Sporting Journal Radio, presented by OnX.
So I want you, though, to tell us about the other fish. Did you catch the other fish, or did somebody else catch that?
David caught the other fish.
David caught the other fish. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said, hey, put that in the live well.
I screamed at David to put every fish he caught in the live well. That was the only one that he would listen to me on.
I was a sucker. And what was your plan? Once it went in the live well, what were you thinking?
I was going to cook it one way, shape, or form and try and feed it to everyone. And I think I was fairly, it was a success.
I would definitely say it was a success. Look at that. That's in the oven right there. That looks delicious.
That's a sucker.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. When did you decide how it was that you wanted to cook it?
On the fly. We have zero seasoning in the cabin that we're staying in.
Well, we weren't planning on cooking sucker.
Right. So I bought some, I bought a lemon.
I didn't stop at the grocery store and ask for, do you have sucker seasoning? Oh, aisle 10? Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, I bought a lemon and some cream cheese at the grocery store. Brought it back here. I scaled it, cut the tail off, cut the fins off, gutted it, cut the head off, put it on a platter, put the cream cheese on the side of the platter, put the lemons on top, put in the oven at about 385 for an unknown amount of time until it started making noise. Looked like it was done. And then...
so I didn't know any of this was happening, first of all. I didn't know about this, and all of a sudden somebody came in and it's like, yeah, Cory wants to come cook a sucker in the kitchen here at the bar, the restaurant. I'm like, whoa, what?
Sounds about right.
So I grabbed Paul, and I'm like, hey, Cory kept a sucker, and he's scaling it right now, and he wants to cook it in your kitchen. Yeah, and Paul's like, make sure he turns the fan on. Because that's not going to smell good. So I go back to tell Cory the good news. He's going to get to cook this thing up, and it's in the oven in the cabin already. The cabin did not smell good.
That was because all you guys showered.
So you cook it up, and then the plan was to bring it into the restaurant here. Mm-hmm. And what was the reaction? I mean, first of all, we all tried it in the cabin beforehand. We're like, yeah, we give you the pass to go and try to serve it to other people.
Yeah, you guys ate like half of it in the cabin.
It did. Yeah, Thor had like 10 servings of it.
Yeah, I couldn't get enough. I don't know why, but it was
good.
It was delicious.
Yeah. But the difference though is once you brought it in, you got some sriracha that you added.
Yeah, a little bit of sriracha into that baked cream cheese kind of made. It was like lava. And I found that out the hard way right away because I was the first one to dive into it. But I put some sriracha on the cream cheese, mixed that in, and we had some Ritz crackers. So just put a little of that sriracha cream cheese on a Ritz cracker, and then put some of that flaky white fish sucker meat on top of the cracker, and I mean, I thought it was awesome.
It was really good.
I just had COVID a few weeks ago, so I mean, I can't taste much.
Can't taste anything.
That's a lot of sriracha sauce that just went on that piece.
Who all in here got to try some and thought it tasted good? You don't have to. How about clap if you tried it and thought it tasted pretty good?
That's I don't know about that.
I think there was more people. But real quick, Cory, I don't want to change the subject necessarily, but you cooked or ate something recently, a month ago, 2 months ago, and it was all you just ate the hot sauce or something. Remember? Do you remember biting into something?
Was that honker leg street tacos?
It could have been,
possibly. Yeah.
And you guys got a mouthful of.
Yeah, I had some jalapenos grown in the garden. And they were absolutely smoking hot that year. It was from 2 years ago. And I took all the jalapenos, I put them on the pellet grill for like a day, as low heat as I could, smoked them, and I put, I think, 1 tomato in there and maybe 1 or 2 green peppers. And I took all of that stuff and I put it in the blender after I pulled it off of the smoker, made this fire paste out of it, and it's unbelievably hot. And I sound kind of like a pansy saying that jalapenos are that hot, but no joke, it'll light you on fire. So I put some in Spanish rice, and I was going to mix that in with this honker street taco that I made for lunch. Well, I forgot to mix it. So the one bite that I took out of there, the entire bite was just this fire paste. And play stupid games and win stupid prizes, I guess.
That's right. Jamie, what did he do wrong in that cooking process?
Nothing. I was pretty sure, though, when I seen him outside scaling this fish, that he was scaling a 30-inch walleye. So I had to go check it out and see what it was.
Have you ever had...
In spirit, I was.
Hear more at sportingjournalradio.com or wherever you get podcasts.
Did you know there are more than 1,000 lakes in Otter Tail County?
Yep, and I'm gonna fish as many as I can. I'm an outdoorsy otter. Nothing beats a full day of fishing for me. The lakes of Otter Tail County give me plenty of options to lower my boat and snag the perfect catch. Not an outdoorsy otter? No problem. Otter Tail County has something for everyone. You just need to find your inner otter.
To find your inner otter, go to OttertailLakesCountry.com.